I'm a Tony Robbins trained coach. And so I have these tools, and he also says that the way you do one thing in life is the way you do everything in life. So if you're usually a shy person in business, you'll be a shy person in your love life. You'll be a shy person in your friend's life. You'll be in everything. If you stand in your power and you are confident, you will be confident in every part of your life, because it's a certain posture. It's a certain way that you behave yourself, and it's a certain mindset, the way you think, and the way you have your emotions under, let's say, under review, and your, like you said, your identity and the way you identify with yourself. That all of that is an amazing a pool of information. So I have a tool called Internal Family Systems that is amazing in that sense, to identify that saboteur and work with that saboteur so that it becomes your power, instead of it just being, it's sabotaging you. And so that's that tool, and that working through that and finding out how to befriend that saboteur and harness its power, and really say, okay, this is how I can use it to help me boost forward. That is, well, that's just amazing. I love to work with that. So what I do is I keep them on track. If people know their vision and know their mission and why they want to do something in this life and how they sabotage themselves, what I do is I keep them accountable. And I have this toolbox, because I've trained myself to be a coach. I train myself every year with new tools, with the latest tools, basically, to support people. And so I help people keep their North Star clear, and make sure that they keep on following that North Star. And if they do have to adjust for whatever, because we have life circumstances, right? But if we do have to adjust in the plan, I support them in adjusting their plan. Basically, I keep them responsible. And responsible in my book is the ability to respond. The ability to respond to any situation that can come in, that can deviate you from that North Star and get you back on track. And say, okay, if this is the situation, how can I respond to that so that I do not lose track of what I really truly want? So I'm Carolina Bakker. I'm the Rat Race Recovery Coach. And so what I found is that a lot of people that are moving from corporate into entrepreneurship, they have left corporate physically, but the high pressure and the stress, basically, of the corporate environment is still in their system. So they have left physically, but they are still mentally, emotionally, and spiritually attached to that environment. And so my coaching helps people that have a new mission, that have a new vision, to incorporate that in their lives, in their day-to-day lives, and so that it fits, and so that the business becomes part of your life, and your life doesn't become a part of your business.